We begin tonight with a live look in Minneapolis, where protesters continue to gather in the wake of the deadly ICE shooting of 37-year-old Renee Good. The federal government has described Good's actions as domestic terrorism. State and local officials are rejecting that description, blasting the rush to judgment. And tensions are also rising in Portland, Oregon, where a Customs and Border agent shot a couple yesterday. Armando Garcia is in Minnesota, where the governor declared today a day of unity.
Protests in a second U.S. city, this time in Portland, Oregon, where officials say 2 people were shot by a Customs and Border Protection agent. The Department of Homeland Security says it happened during a targeted stop of a vehicle carrying 2 people they claim are affiliated with the Tren de Aragua gang and involved in a recent shooting. The DHS posting these photos on social media, identifying the driver of the vehicle as Luis David Nico Moncada and the passenger as Yorlenis Betzabeth Zambrano. The DHS saying both are in the U.S. illegally. DHS alleges the driver weaponized his vehicle and attempted to run over the law enforcement agents. Then the agent fired a defensive shot.
But let me be clear, the ICE activity in our neighborhood, it doesn't make our community safer. Harassment, targeting, violent enforcement, these actions, they destabilize our neighborhood.
The shooting happening one day after an ICE agent in Minneapolis shot and killed 37-year-old Renee Good. The tragic shooting, posted on social media, captured in these disturbing cell phone videos. Law enforcement officials tell ABC News the agent involved is Jonathan Ross, a 10-year veteran of ICE's Special Response Team.
He's an experienced officer that has served a number of years, and we recognize that he acted according to his training.
Multiple law enforcement sources say there could be up to 100 more federal agents deployed to Minneapolis in the coming days.
We've only had 2 shootings. One of them has been ICE. We are a safe city. ICE is making it less so.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz announcing today a day of unity, calling for calm. A statewide moment of silence held this morning to honor Renee Good. Armando Garcia, ABC News, Minneapolis.
And we are learning more about the ICE agent who killed Renee Good. Court documents show Jonathan Ross was injured after he was dragged during a traffic stop last June. Records say Ross, which is the agent, punched through a window to open the car after the driver refused to cooperate. Ross eventually broke free from the car and fell to the road after being dragged about 100 feet. Images from court filings show Ross in a hospital bed and said he needed dozens of stitches on his right arm and left hand.